Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'll start. Hi, this is Rafi Dean here from ARK-AV, and welcome to the channel launch. I'd just like to give a quick introduction as well for this. This is ARK-AV, my YouTube channel. This is an online resource for technical production in the arts and entertainment industry. So on this channel, the idea is to bring tips, tools, and training for a multitude of people involved in theater and arts. So it's a great way for me to share the knowledge that I've got through the years, and it's a good time to kickstart this in motion as well. So this channel is all about tips, tools, and training, and it's the best. The idea is to put out information that you can get the best performance out of your gear and your venue for all sorts of requirements that you might use either in an arts venue or in a live concert setting or even in installation works as well. So thank you very much for joining me live here on YouTube for the official launch of the channel. This is actually the first time that we're doing a live video here on YouTube. So let me know how the video feed is looking, and also if the sound is all right. Just drop a few notes in the comments, and we'll let you. I'll find out better as well how the sound is. Okay, if you see me looking down, it's just me checking the feed on my laptop just below the camera. But for now, yeah, I'll just kickstart a little bit. So just let me know in the chat if you can hear and see me clearly. And go ahead to hit the like button, and this will show up live in the replay later on. So if you haven't done so, please hit subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I put out a new video. It'll be a great time of just engaging in the community, and of putting out the first live video. Is actually live right now. If you go to my channel, you can look at the first video called Technical Production 101 Audio Visual Systems Explained. So in that video, I talk about a little bit about how we put together an audio visual system and what are the main elements of the system we should be looking at. So I will be live now for about 15 to 20 minutes. So it won't be a very long session, but it's just a good time for me to just start talking to you guys, my audience. And it's a good opportunity for you guys to connect with me as well over the chat room here and live chat. Okay, if you're watching this in the replay, you can just drop me a comment and we can let me know when you're watching this. So perhaps it could be sometime in the future. It'll be just good for me to know how far this video has traveled as well. Yeah? So just to kickstart, um, I'll be talking a little bit about basically why I started this channel, right? So I've been working in this arts and entertainment industry for about 20 years now. Yes. And I've come across quite a lot of changes that has happened through the years in technical production, in the way that we do shows, and also obviously the technical aspect of it. So technology has moved so much, and it's a great time right now to kind of really share about all this the way things have evolved over the years. And so this opportunity for me is just to put together in a central place a resource where people can find out information about technical production and technical theater. So from what I've seen, actually there is quite a lack of this information available online, other than a few magazines here and there. But there isn't really one consolidated resource where people can come together and find out and learn from one another. So this channel is basically is a way to educate and inform the industry about the kind of technologies we use, and also to bring about a better knowledge about what we do in this industry. Yeah. So I mean, there are also ways that we meet up and talk about the upcoming trends, that we will meet up at like trade shows or industry networking events. But we seldom have a place that we have an archive of information, rather than our website of a magazine perhaps. But perhaps now in YouTube is a great place where we can share information and be very succinct with it, and you can even have long form information. So for this channel, I'm talking more about tips and special tips, short tips, or tools that we can help make your work better. And of course, we can also talk about a lot more in-depth training. So Further down the line, there'll be a lot more videos that talk about how to use certain type of equipment, how to come up with certain type of designs, and also general workflow issues that we can work through together. Yeah. So this channel is basically, like I mentioned, it's a platform to educate, and it's a great way for me to share what I've learned over the years with all you guys over all over the internet. It's not just for Singapore. We can share this information for if you're in the UK, or in the US, or in Japan, you're in Indonesia, everywhere. So YouTube is international. So we're a global mindset nowadays. So we want this to go global. Yeah. So the primary focus of this ARK-AV, so what we can expect from the content is really the primary content is to focus on demystifying the world of technical production for the everyday user. So a lot of people are kind of a little bit afraid to get involved with very technical things because they think that, oh, I can't do that. But that's not true. There's a lot of very new technology now that is very easy to use. So all you need to know a little bit of basics, and you can hit the ground running. So in this channel, I like to demystify some of these mindsets that technical issues are only for technical people. It's a good chance to share basics and stuff that you can adapt to. Basic theories about the way we do things can be adapted not just to one or two types of equipment. We could use the knowledge to fit in the types of small scale, large scale, or even mega scale kind of events. So these are stuff like I'm going to do a couple of videos about how to do sound check, for example. So these techniques you can use in any sound console. It's not just for one particular type. You can use this technique for a digital board. You can use it for an analog board. You can even use it for like a recording session. So this is the type of information that I'll be sharing in the content on this channel. So I like to break down the barriers of technical know-how and basically explain things in plain English, so that everyone can understand what we do here. And the technical portion of it can be pretty complicated, but breaking it down takes skill. So this is something that I've learned over the years, especially working with younger people in the industry or even students, to make things simple for them to understand. So this is one of my aims for this channel, to make things simple so that anyone can kind of get involved and can ask questions and we can learn from one another. So I begin this series called Technical Production 101, which is just live today. If you go to the YouTube channel and you check out my videos, there'll be one full-length video. So this will be a first of a series. It'll be a playlist to cover all the basics that you need to know about planning an event, about sound check, about lighting design, and also a little bit about projection design. So this will be information that I will be putting out in a series. So be sure to subscribe, and once a video comes out, you'll have a notification, and just pop in and have a look. It just takes a few minutes, and your feedback will be greatly appreciated, so we know how to improve on the content that we do here. Yeah, further down the line, of course, there will be more content suited for intermediate and even advanced users or applications. So this is just as the first step, right? So we got to start from the beginning, from the foundations. So the technical production 101 videos are all about setting the right foundation so that you can build from that the kind of workflow and the kind of processes that you want that make your work easier. Yeah. So this vision for ARK-AV is something that I've been thinking about for quite a few years actually. So this year finally I've decided to put it into motion. So what I would like to see for ARK-AV is for it to grow as a resource for technical production. And it's not just for me, but it's for the industry. So the industry not just in Singapore, but of course it can be the global industry as well. So this channel is about giving back to the community, giving back to the industry by sharing the knowledge and experience that we've gained through the years. So my aim is basically to build this community, and it'll be a safe place for everyone to learn from one another, right? And also to champion the cause, to educate and to create an impact in this industry. That's why we have a range of content not just like talking heads like this, you know. I have a range of content about how-to videos. How-tos basically are the ones that you need to find out how to do something. You can go how to do a sound check, and a video of mine will pop up, and you can learn about how to do a sound check effectively in a short clip, right? And of course, we'll have product reviews further down the line where I share about some of my favorite products or even new stuff that are coming out that will be useful for anyone working in any capacity in technical production. We're talking about digital mixes or even lighting equipment, even apps or software that could help you with your work. So product reviews will be something that will be coming up further down the line. And of course, we're not a community if we don't involve you guys. So we will actually have a bunch of interviews lined up. We will be talking to some subject matter experts. So things like some of audio engineers or even product distributors, and even just perhaps musicians and artists as well, to find out what their perspective is on this, and how they work with what they have, the limitations, and basically just to share a lot of the passion that comes from why we do what we do. Yeah. So other than interviews, of course, there will be in the future also event and show coverage. So coming up this year, actually in June, we have Broadcast Asia, which happens in Singapore every year. So I'll be popping down over to that event and capturing what I can and sharing with you guys what I find highlights of the show. So this would be part of the content that we are looking at sharing with you guys here on this channel. And of course, the occasional vlog and live stream, just like this one, so that we can really stay connected with you guys and see what else we can do and what other topics we can cover with you guys. Yeah. So it have basically there is a number of things that you can do to get involved. There'll be a great time for engagement. You know, just for you guys to share with me what are the topics and what are the subject matter that you would like me to cover in this channel. So it'll be a great time for you to just drop a comment on any of my videos, or even drop me a direct message, or even send me an email. My email is rafi at ark-av.com. So you can drop me an email anytime or connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, and we could start this conversation going. So I really, really want to know, what would you look forward to watching? And it's not just about me talking and talking and talking, but it's more about you and what you guys want to hear me talk about. Yeah. So drop me a note, drop me an email. If I know you personally, hey, just give me a call. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah. And it's a great time to connect and really learn from one another. That's the whole idea of building a community. Right, so go ahead, share with me in the comments and in the chat box what are the topics you want me to cover on this channel. Also, another way that you can help me is to spread the word, share this video, and share the channel link with your friends on your social media. Just, just super easy to do. Just click the share button and post it on your page. Tell your friends about this channel, and it'll be a great time to really expand this community. Yeah, you can of course connect with me, like I mentioned, on YouTube, on Facebook, and Instagram, and Twitter. All my social media handles are at ARK-AV Production. That's ARKAV Production. Yeah, so it's a great time. It's a super beginning for this year. I'm really excited of what we have put together for this channel. I have a list of videos I can't wait to shoot, and it's a superb time to start. So I really appreciate all you guys who are joining me live here on YouTube. This video will stay on YouTube. It'll be a replay in a while after they've done the video processing. This video will live on the channel, so you can always still engage me on this video. Drop a comment in the chat box, and I'll get back to you about my thoughts and ideas as well. Yeah. So thanks once again for joining me live on YouTube now for the official launch of ARK-AV YouTube channel. Yeah, I really appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for your support. even as this live stream ends, you know, the video replay will come online in the channel very shortly, in just a few minutes. And after that, you can help me spread the word. Share this video with your friends and share our other clips with your friends on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Don't forget to tag us. And of course, remember, together as a community, we can help to educate and impact the industry. Yes, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know what topics you want us to talk about in the comments section below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I post a new video. Right? So that's all I have for you now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just a couple of minutes past 15 minutes. So it's a great time to begin this journey. I'm looking forward to this journey together with you guys. So give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys again soon. This is Rafi Dean signing off.